Hi, my name is Kerry Han, owner of Painting Plus, and this video is about exterior painting. I'm going to talk a little bit about exterior painting and what I can do for you and what you would to expect from myself and other contractors in the area. So exterior painting is actually very dangerous work, and make sure your person you're working who's painting on your house has insurance. We do. Now, when you're painting the exterior of the house, one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give any customer is don't change anything. If you have acrylic paint on the house, if you don't know what that is, you should look it up. Then stay with acrylic paint. If you have stain on the house, acrylic stain, then stay with acrylic stain. If you have paint on the trim and stain on the house, then that's what you need to do. You don't change anything. There's a big mistake that painters have in this area is where they like to go crazy with the primer. So you have acrylic primer, and then they put oil stain on top of that, and then they put acrylic paint on top of that. Guess what? You just ruined your paint job. It happens all the time, and I'm repairing it every day in this area from novice painters. I apologize if that happened to you. Call me. I know how to slow it down, but it does cause problems. So one of my biggest pieces of advice, if you're going to paint the outside of your house, don't change anything, and that goes for the decks. If you have semi-transparent oil on the decks, stay with semi-transparent oil. If it's acrylic, whatever, there's so many different kinds. Don't change it. Use the exact same product if you can. If it didn't really last very long and you dislike the product, then change your product, but use the exact same chemical properties that was on there first, or that you're painting on top of. That surface that you're painting, that's what you need to go with. If it's been switched, don't switch again. Just use that same exact product. And that's where you get the best luck in exterior paint jobs. So also, I just wanted to, real quick here, I have an estimate here in front of me. Actually, they look like this. My exterior estimates look like this. They're a check sheet estimate. They look like this. See what it says there? It says if you're not happy, you don't even have to pay. But anyway, bleaching, we bleach virtually every house. It's just light bleach, get rid of mildew, soften up the mold, so the pressure washer can come by and just scrape that right off. So power washing also goes along with that. Scraping, caulking. Now that varies. Now the prep area is where a lot of the price variance comes from. If you want everything caulked up tight, of course that takes time and the cost goes up a little bit. If your house is not having any issues and you're not that interested in caulking everything up tight, then we typically just we smartly go around and caulk the areas that could be potential problems or typically are problems, and that doesn't cost anything. So that's typically what we do. If there's not a problem, we don't try to fix it. If it's not bothering you, we don't try to cover it up or fix it. So I try to read the customer. Every house is individual, and I'm the one doing every estimate, by the way. There is no secretary, there is no team of people. You deal straight with me. I answer and return every phone call that comes my way. I am the owner and person of Painting Plus. So anyway, here's the preparation area right across here, and here's the painting area, and it's just a check sheet estimate. It's 1 coat, 2 coats, and there's details that I can write down about the different aspects of painting, and I go around and I give it to you on the spot. It's not mailed. I give it to you right on the spot. We go over it. I go over every detail. I make sure it's crystal clear. One thing in painting is I make sure that I am crystal clear, or I try to be as crystal clear and straight up and honest with every customer possible. I guess there's one thing you can say about me is if you ask me an honest question, I will give you an honest answer. So enough bragging about myself. Call Painting Plus, 508-726-0581. Thank you very much.